Good afternoon, Facebook. Hi, my name is Latoya Rivers, the one and only. I come to you today because I have something that I would like to share with my Facebook family and friends. I believe in focusing on the family, and I've always been a family person when it came to my own family. And the reason for that is because my grandmother was a family person. She has always been a person of love, caring, sharing, unity, and she taught me so many things, as well as my mother. And I would like to just share some things with you far as what I believe in, and the reason I'm actually making this video for you. Focusing on the family, and one of the things that is important to me is actually eating together at dinner time. I believe it is important to have family dinners. I know growing up, we really did not sit at the table and eat together and ate together. My brothers probably ate in their rooms. My sister probably might have ate in the living room. If my cousins was there, they probably ate wherever they wanted to eat. My grandmother was always at the table. Even if we was not at the table, my grandmother was always at the table, eating her food or doing whatever. I don't care what it was. She was always at the table. And that really touched me because for a moment, God really had to bring that thing back to me. And I really had to sit and really think about that value that she actually had in her. And even though she didn't actually speak it, but she showed it. She showed us what we were supposed to do when it was time to eat dinner. She didn't fuss. She didn't say, get at this table. She did it. And being the age that I am now, I am thankful that she showed me that, because now I value it even more, and I actually practice it in my life, in my children's life. And it's kind of hard when you're in the military and they got you going all over the place, and it's kind of hard to do it. But every chance that I get, I strive to do it, all the time. So I just encourage you on today that, this is something that has been a lost tradition in our lives for so many of us. We have busy family lives, and we make time for what we want to make time for. And I just believe that we can make time for this. When we go home and mother or father is preparing dinner, that is the moment that everyone should actually be in the kitchen, either learning how to cook or having just regular conversation, setting the table, or whatever it is that we do in that moment. So let's build our family by focusing on one meal at a time at the dinner table together. Let's start focusing, because it deepens the ties that bind. Then try asking questions around the table. So on reminiscing on past memories, laughing about certain things, or whatever it is that we do when we're actually at the table, or when we're in the house just joking around, we could actually do that at the table. And also it turns small talk into smart conversations. So it teaches us and it teaches our children to actually be open to communication, to be mindful, and it teaches them to listen before they talk. It teaches so many things. It teaches values that they can actually pass on to their families when they actually get older, or at the appropriate age of marriage and then having kids. But I want to leave you with this. Some of the questions that you could actually ask in the time of mealtime, in the time of family time, when you're eating dinner at that table. One of the questions is, what are you grateful for? What are you grateful for? Latoya, what are you grateful for? At that moment, I am just grateful for the family time. I value the family time so much. That is like important to me. And it's something that's really, really, really dear to my heart, to make sure that my family stays together. God is not a God of division. And we have to do everything in our power to make sure that we keep our family together. Yes, we are going to go through trials and tribulations. Yes, we are going to go through things that is not comfortable to us or for us, but we have to learn just to go through. And as we're going through, we have to make sure to stay positive, because we have other little ones. We have youth that is actually looking at us and will mimic everything we do. So with that being said, I'm just grateful just for life, just for having my children, just for God allowing me to even have that moment of just sitting at the table and really reminiscing on memories and asking questions, just opening up the line of communication where we can talk about anything. And that is important to me. Another question is, what's been the happiest moment of your life so far? What has been the happiest moment of my life so far? My relationship with God. I'm telling you, my life just has changed over the past years. And I felt, I don't know if people understand, but I felt myself in a transition. It's like you're having an outer body experience, but you feel yourself in a transition. You feel yourself that you are different and you are not like everyone else and what everyone else is doing. You're not enjoying what everyone else is doing. And I'm not saying that in judging no one, because I mean, we all have our lives to change. Our lives will change at different times, different seasons. But I know for me, I'm talking for me, my life changed. It changed completely. And I'm just at the point where I know how to balance my life, because I know who I am. I know what I represent. I know who I represent. And I know who's ahead of my life. So understand, and I just want to leave you with this. Focus on your family. Spend that time with your family. Incorporate, bring back the tradition of having a family dinner. And I'm telling you, you will see the difference in just so many things, in the connection, in the bonding, in the love, in the caring, in the sharing within your family, when you value focusing on the family at the dinner table. Love you. Be blessed. I hope this was helpful. Leave a comment. Hashtag focusing on the family. I love you. Have a great one.